What's up, YouTube? It is your boy Big Cool coming to you from Colossal Sports TV, and I am back today with another video. We talking about some heavyweights. It is a very important rematch coming up March 6th between Alexander Povetkin and Dillian the Body Snatcher Whyte. We all know what happened on that August 22nd night last year. Heading into that fight, we knew that it was dangerous because of the pedigree, experience, skills, and power that Povetkin, even at the age of 40 at the time, still possessed. But we figured Dillian Whyte, the more youthful guy, he's on an 11-fight win streak. He is a terrific body puncher. He's shown development since his first career loss to Anthony Joshua back a few years ago. And he's fought, Derek Chisora twice. He fought Lucas Brown. He fought Oscar Rivas. He fought former WBO heavyweight champion Joseph Parker in a fight that, although he got dropped, he performed very well in. And we thought that his youthfulness, his size, his strength, his motivation to continue to maintain his mandatory position in the WBC would be just too much for old Alexander Povetkin. And by the first 4 rounds, we were all correct in our assessment of how the fight will play out. He scored 2 knockdowns, Povetkin, but the 5th round came around, 30 seconds into that mug, he was caught with a beautiful, perfectly placed left uppercut that put him out way before his head hit the canvas. He was on the way down, you know what I'm saying? And it was a surprise because he was doing everything right, you know what I'm saying? But he had one mental lapse, and it caused him his 11-fight win streak, his WBC mandatory spot, and now he has to run it back with Alexander Povetkin. Luckily for him, he had that in the contract, and the fight was supposed to take place November 21st, but due to Alexander Povetkin contracting COVID-19, the fight was pushed back, and now it is set for March 6th. It still has no location because COVID is still running rampant. Till this day, numbers are still going up, although there is a vaccine. Everybody, doesn't have access to that, so it's continued to spread and so forth and so on. But can Dillian Whyte get revenge over Alexander Povetkin? Me personally, I think he can. Will it be easy? Hell no, I don't imagine that. Just like I didn't imagine Povetkin icing him with one punch, I don't imagine if, Whyte gets the victory, then it'll be easy. Because it doesn't matter what he says. He's a fighter. He wanted a rematch immediately, and you applaud him for that. But let's be real. A knockout like that is going to forever linger in your mind. Until you get back in there with that guy that put you to sleep, that embarrassed you, if you ever get that chance, you're going to always wonder. And if you don't get that chance with that guy, your next fight, you're going to wonder, can I take that punch? You're going to overthink things. And we already know that Dillian Whyte, while he's a good fighter, he isn't a natural when it comes to being able to just, fight in the ring and it just naturally come to him. You know what I'm saying? You can tell on his face that he's thinking, you know what I'm saying? He's setting up his next move. But he's going to have to really be on A+ when it comes to the mental game in this fight, because Povetkin is riding high. He already know that, wow, I got dropped twice. I have the great equalizer in either hand. In this case, it was the left hand that will drop and stop Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte is going to have to fight a way more disciplined fight than he did in the first fight. He cannot make it a firefight because we all know that Povetkin is fundamentally sound. His technique is A1, and he's a short puncher. He was even landing some nice shots on Anthony Joshua when they fought back in 2018, 2019, before getting stopped by a big left hook by the unified heavyweight champion. So we know that Povetkin still has enough in the tank. Go back to his fight with Michael Hunter. They fought to a draw. You know what I'm saying? He's a sharp shooter. He throws very short, compact shots, which is what was the downfall of Dillian Whyte. He didn't see it coming. So Dillian Whyte is definitely going to have to fight a smarter fight this go round if he wants to regain his positioning in the WBC. He's already been screwed while Wilder was the champion. He should have had an opportunity and fought for that title, but that's for another topic. But for him to even get back in that discussion, he's going to have this win. And even then, it's no guarantee because Fury and Joshua seems to be, heading towards finalizing a 2-fight mega showdown for the right to become the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. So he could finally get in the ring with Wilder, but he would have to win this fight against Povetkin, which is no easy feat, as he knows by losing the first fight. You know what I'm saying? All that domination up to the point that he got stopped doesn't matter because he got stopped. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to have to come out smart, better prepared, in better condition. You know what I'm saying? Study the mistakes that he made, while he's in training camp right now and correct them. He got rid of his longtime trainer, Mark Tibbs, and he promoted Xavier Miller up to his head trainer, who they also brought in Harold, I can't think of his name, but he was a longtime co-trainer of Lennox Lewis, along with the late, great Emmanuel Stewart. He also was in camp for Anthony Joshua's rematch with Andy Ruiz. So he comes with a lot of experience. I'll plug his name in the video, so y'all can know who I'm talking about. He's a former fighter. I think he had a record of 19-1 with 15 knockouts. His career was cut short due to a mass or a cyst that was found on his brain. But they brought in some help. Obviously, they brought in a second set of eyes to be able to see things and give his 2 cents. I look forward to this fight because it's very important in setting some of the pictures in the heavyweight division. You got the Wilder, suffered his first loss. He's no longer WBC heavyweight champion. You still got Joseph Parker. You got you know what I'm saying? You got Revis still around. You got the young guys coming. You got Joyce. You got Usyk. It's a lot of movement in the heavyweight division. So this is very important for Dillian Whyte to not take a second consecutive loss. Will he get revenge? I just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because there's too many different variables. That was a brutal knockout. How is his punch resistance? I don't know if he's been sparring. The fight took place in August. It is now January 17th. So it's more than, 4 months since that fight took place. I don't know what is his plan in regards to sparring, who he's going to spar with, because we heard, things happen in sparring where people get dropped, people get dominated, and they don't look their normal self. So hopefully this knockout didn't have too much effect on his ability to take a punch and perform, because I think that it'll be a shame due to the fact, not that he lost, but just the fighters he's had to fight, to get a title shot that he still hadn't got, and then he finally fight another top, contender, former champion, and he get iced. You know what I'm saying? He's forgotten about. So we shall see come March 6th. Let me know in the comment section down below. Do you think Dillian Whyte will get revenge? And if he does, how do you see it going? Do you see it being a knockout or a decision victory? And do you think he'll be impressive in a victory? Let me know in the comment section down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to Colossal Sports TV. Also, turn on those notifications to be notified every time I upload content. Share these videos on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Until next time, I am out. Peace.